Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It is me, Heather B, in the flesh. What's up? Today's video is, I'm answering all these questions everybody always commonly asks me to help out future denture wearers, or if you're going through it right now. But if you guys like my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. You gotta click that bell button and click all, because you're gonna miss out on certain videos you're looking for. There's so many times that I upload videos and somebody just asked me about it. I'm like, you could just check on the video, and they didn't know that it was up. So make sure you click the bell button and click all, guys, so you can get all the notifications when I drop videos and what exact videos they are. Also, too, if you want to join the membership, there'll be new giveaways and live specifically just for members only. That'll be going back up this week. So just click join right after you hit subscribe, and it'll pop up on there for you to join if you want to. Okay, so this one is, I feel like I need to do this all the time, the Q&A, because there's so much detail that can go into this stuff with common questions. So I did write everything down because there are certain topics that are commonly always asked. And especially if you're going in your first 2 weeks of dentures, it really gives you a better frame of mind. And it gives you self-assurance, reassurance that what you're feeling is completely normal. So the one is, how do I take care of my gums and my dentures? This is actually quite easy. Many people do not clean their dentures, and this drives me nuts. Or they think those stupid little tabs are cleaners. They're really not. Think of it as like a mouthwash for dentures. Do not put them in your mouth. We're going to start with that disclaimer. Do not put any denture products in your mouth unless it's Dr. B's Clean-A-Dent wipes and Dr. B's Clean-A-Dent paste. So the only two products in the universe that are cleaning-wise that you can put in your mouth with dentures. So, Fresh and Bright, no. Denture Cream, please don't ever use that product. That is Bengay for your dentures, but no. The tabs, no. Anything like that, you do not put in your mouth. When you clean your dentures, it is a must to use denture paste, just like you would use toothpaste. Consider whatever you do the same with your teeth when you had them is exactly what you need to do when you have dentures. So when you have dentures, you want to get a good denture paste, which is, in my eyes, only two out there that are good. And that's the Dr. B's Clean-A-Dent paste, because it's essential oils, vitamins, nutrients you can use in your mouth and your denture. It's all natural. It actually helps with dry mouth, which is going to be a major denture problem. Denture wearer problem, I should say. And it's freaking awesome. It's so freaking awesome. And then you have Fresh and Bright. Fresh and Bright you cannot use in your mouth, but it is ADA approved, just like Dr. B's entire line is the only denture product line that is fully ADA approved. So Fresh and Bright is a very good cleaner. It is. And especially if you're on a budget, it's $3 at Walmart. Fresh and Bright, those are the only two denture toothpaste I would ever use and would highly recommend. And you guys got to understand, you have got to clean them twice a day. Clean them in the morning, clean them at night. Same concept. People say, Heather, overnight, what do I do with my denture? Just water. No cleaner should be used in your denture overnight, especially if you have a soft reline. It could totally mess it up. Two, it doesn't clean anything. It doesn't. If you guys read it, the fine print, or even the somewhat print on the denture tabs, they say kill odor-causing bacteria. It doesn't kill staph. It doesn't kill strep. It doesn't kill any of that. Only Dr. B's Liquid Crystals does that. And you can only use it if you don't have a soft reline. Use it up to 20 minutes. If you have a soft reline, no more than 8 minutes. So only water, you should be soaking your denture overnight. Those tabs are literally like a mouthwash for denture. It's like fresh. That's it. It doesn't actually clean anything. And as far as stains wise, people say, the tabs are good for lifting stains. Actually, they don't. They suck. There's no difference. I've done videos in the past that showed you guys before and after, and there was no difference. The only thing I did see that helped somewhat is the Polydent, if you're a smoker, even if you're not a smoker, the Polydent smoker tabs. Or if you want to do a soak, they have that 5 minutes, shit, it's in my thing. If I can remember, it's like a 5-minute brightener. It comes in a bottle. Hold on, guys, let me get it. It makes my life easier. I'm back. So it's called Stain Away. A lot of you guys know about it. Do not use it every day. You do not. It does whiten your denture. Now, here's a lot of misconception. If people don't like the color of their denture that they got, that they picked out themselves, no denture cleaner in the world will make it brighter. So say if you got a B2 and you want to make it an A1, it's going to stay B2. All it does is take off the stains to bring it back to the natural color that you picked out for your denture. So it only lifts stains. It does not actually make them brighter. They only mean by making them brighter by lifting stains up. So if you think that you didn't like your color and you think a denture product of cleaner, when it says whitening on it, that it means whitening, no, it just means lift stains. It does not actually make your teeth whiter. So if you have a B1 and you want an A1 like Platinum Hollywood Smile, you'd have to redo your denture and pick the right color you want. So I always tell people, if you're in your immediate dentures and say you pick B1, but you'd rather go brighter, then for your permanent dentures, you want to change the color then. When you're at your wax try-on or right before they do it, say, hey, listen, I want this color instead. So that's what you would want to do. So no denture cleaner actually changes the color of your original color you picked out. It only lifts stains. So I would use this once a week. If you're a smoker, coffee drinker, all of that, this lifts stains really well. And another thing, guys, take care of your gums, please. Hey guys, sorry I had to answer a phone call. It happens in the life of a mom. But I want to continue on what I was saying. So, gum cleaning, guys, when you have your first week, you can still clean your gums. If you have full mouth extractions, do not in any way, like, scrub your sockets. That will cause dry socket. It won't be pretty and it'll be painful. So clean your gum, clean the roof of your mouth. Salt, warm water, rinse the first 10 days, 4 times a day. Because you're going to have, and it's going to go into another thing. People always say, what is that slimy, disgusting tasting shit? That is called biofilm. Biofilm is something happens, okay. I've noticed it doesn't really happen to people that don't have infection in their mouth. So if you have an infection in your mouth or about to have infection in your mouth or it's pretty bad, you're going to have an excessive amount of biofilm. And it's part of the healing process. So it's the bacteria. It could be the dried up blood too with it. It's just slimy, crappy stuff. So it's very normal. Do not lose your shit. But salt, warm water, rinse 4 times a day because it helps take all that out. Clean out your gums. You know, the salt is an impurity, so it's like a natural antiseptic. So no mouthwash. This is another thing people ask me. No friggin' mouthwash in your mouth for the first 2 weeks. And when you guys swish, don't swish for the first week-ish. Like just shake your head back and forth. Because if you swish, you can loosen things up, and that won't be good either. So, people always ask me, Heather, what in your mind is the best denture products? To me, I think Dr. B is the best stuff you could possibly use. I mean, it's a denture paste that you can use in your mouth and your denture. It is, good for you. It's not full of chemicals and crap. But I also tell people on a budget, you can use Fresh and Bright. Do not use that in your mouth at all. Use that only on your denture. The best soak, in my mind, obviously, Dr. B's Liquid Crystals is the only thing on the market that actually kills staph, strep, all the streps, all the staphs, antisomias. You got thrush, that's a common thing for yeast. That's the biggest thing for denture wearers. Basically anything that can harm us. So Liquid Crystals is definitely my absolute favorite. People ask me, what kind of brush do I use for my dentures? The dual action brush from Dr. B's, it's awesome. Because most denture all denture brushes suck. Except for the Dr. B one. The denture brushes are thick, hard, firm. You can't get into places you think you can scratch it with the damn hard-ass bristles. Like, why do they make it, like, out of concrete? What the hell's wrong with them? No idea. But the dual action brush is the best. You have the regular soft bristle brush on that side, then the soft bristle of denture brush with different angles, and it's awesome. It helps me get out the tartar plaque that goes in between. It's amazing. I love his design on that. And with his denture paste, you can use it in your mouth and your denture, so you don't have to worry. You can use the same brush, same product all around. Or if you guys want, you can I tell people to use a toddler soft bristle brush because it's small enough to get up in there, clean your denture, and do all that. If you're not going to use Dr. B's cleaning up paste, You're going to need 2 brushes, one for your gums, one for your denture, because the product cannot be used in your mouth unless it's Dr. B's. Sorry guys, I had to write everything down. So people ask what they could do for swelling and pain. People always say, I have no pain the first day, blah, blah, blah. It's coming. It's coming. Between day 2, day 3, and all the way up to day 10 or 11, whatever, is you're going to be your max swelling days. And god damn, it sucks. It's excruciating. There's no other way I could say it. And if you have a well-fitting denture, the pressure of the swelling of the gums, people ask me, why does it swell? Well, there are some people that don't get swelling because they have easily pop-out teeth. But if you got difficult teeth that are rotted out so bad they need to be cut out or like really pulled out and they have to use like so many damn tools to ply it out, so much gum tissue trauma is going to have the worst swelling. So yeah, what I've noticed is I had more swelling up top because I had sepsis, I had a bone infection in my mouth. I had 2 teeth that needed to be cut out. And like my teeth weren't even like unhealthy, but the infection was in the roots because the bone infection came down. So he had to like dig at them. It was so bad. So painful. But I tell people, even if it doesn't hurt or not, stay on top of your ibuprofen. If you can't take ibuprofen, you can ask your primary or your oral surgeon if they can do. Some doctors do this. They will either give you prednisone to help you with the inflammation, or they do an anti-inflammatory shot. If you're susceptible to stomach ulcers or anything like that, normally they won't give out anti-inflammatory stuff. If you're going to take ibuprofen, make sure you're drinking either milk with it, a milkshake, whatever with it to coat your stomach to prevent stomach ulcers because they are known for that. And, you know, I tell people sometimes when it comes down to drinking and eating, people are like, I can't drink or eat with this, or you have to. You have to. But if you're going to have a milkshake or something like that, please use a spoon or just drink it normally because you're not allowed to use a straw for the first 10 days. Because the sucking motion, like you would for smoking by inhaling, like puffing on it or sucking on it with a straw, like, you know, especially for the back molars and all that, you're susceptible to dry socket. You can dislodge the clot. You can, you know, move it to where half of it's exposed. You end up with dry socket. And that means your nerve is completely exposed because the blood clot is so important. It covers the nerve and it's part of the healing process. So people say, oh, my gums look bad. Is this supposed to happen? Yeah, you're supposed to have those blood clots. I've had someone, oh my God, I'm not even going to say the name. Somebody tried to actually take out their blood clots because they're like, this isn't normal. It's dried up blood. No. You need them. You need them. Please don't try to take them out. They're there for drying, you know, keeping your nerve protected. And people always ask, what is this really thin white thing? Is this an infection? Is this a mouth sore that goes right over your gums after extractions? That's the healing process. It is a thin layer of skin covering the blood clot. Do not brush it. Do not poke at it. Do not try to peel it off. Leave it. It is part of the healing process, guys. Don't do that. Don't. So start brushing your gums, probably I would say day 10, but use a very soft bristle brush, and you want to just get the sides, don't get the sockets. Just so you brush on the side of the thing and all around. Coarse your tongue. I always tell people, stick out your tongue. See how mine's nice and pink? No bacteria on it. If you stick out your tongue and you see it's discolored, yellow, white, green, whatever, that's all the bacteria written on your tongue. You should always be brushing your tongue, always keeping it clean, because a lot of people don't brush their tongue, and I don't know why, but brush your tongue. Brush the roof of your mouth, make sure that's all nice and clean. People always ask me when to use adhesive. Now, this is going to be an ongoing argument from people, and I don't know freaking why. Some people are like, oh, I'm just going to use adhesive right away. Please don't. You can use it on your top palate because obviously there's no tooth extraction on a top palate. But you put them on sockets the first couple of weeks or whatever, you're going to rip out your blood clot, the skin over it, whatever, and you can prolong your healing process. So, say me, I had my front taken out, right? When I got my full denture, I already had the back ones out. I only had this eight or nine teeth left. So, I was able to use adhesive on the back part, but not the front. And then by accident, the adhesive went over to one of them and ripped off the skin. And man, was I terrified to get dry socket. So I just put a little less and pushed it further back in my denture so it just stays at my molar part, just in case. But do not use adhesive. Even my dentist says, when you guys have your follow-up at a month, they will tell you then if you're good to do your adhesive, if you're all good and clear. First of all, you should always have a 24-hour, right after you get your teeth done, you should have a 24-hour check. Because they check your gums, first take out your dentures, they take them out for the first time, rinse it off, clean it, do any adjustments there, whatever, pop them back in. And they check your sockets to make sure bleeding has stopped and the clots are forming and all that stuff. I've heard a lot of people saying that the dentists don't even see them after, which is weird. But normally the dentist will tell you how your healing is. The front does heal a little bit faster than the back molars. But every dentist, oral surgeon, anybody, man, I contact a lot of people, guys, so it ain't just my dentist. You're always supposed to wait a month before you start using adhesive. Always. Because you use it too early, you're harming yourself. And if your denture is big the day you get it, tell them that this was not done correctly and to redo your denture. Because if it's that big the day you get it, can you imagine how big it's going to be in a month with a gum shrinkage or 6 months with gum shrinkage? They should always be giving you the correct fitting denture the second you get it. And when it comes to horse mouth, guys, horse mouth is when your denture sticks out more and whatever. That's normal. That goes away within a week or two. Because you got to understand, your gums are the size of you having teeth in still. So as your gums shrink, the denture will go back and it'll go up. So horse mouth will be gone within at max 2 weeks. So don't be telling them to adjust and adjust and adjust, because then you're going to have disappearing teeth. So when you smile, it'll be too far up and you won't even notice you can smile with teeth in. So when you have horse mouth, please do not over-adjust your denture. It will go away. Trust me, it goes away. I posted many pictures of me having horse mouth with it and showed you guys, and you guys know how I look now. So it goes away. Don't even stress about it. When to do a soft reline. You guys got to understand, soft relines are filled with chemicals, and they stick to you. And if anybody's done soft relines, you know that, if it sticks into place and you got to pull it down and do all that. If you do that too early, then you can pull out your blood clots. You can dislodge them. You could take off the skin. You could do any of that and it will prolong your healing. So normally you're supposed to wait a month to do a soft reline as well. I got blessed that my denture knows how to do an impression on a denture because I didn't need to use adhesive or a soft reline. A soft reline I didn't do until month 5. And I didn't need to use adhesive until the second month. So I got very lucky with that. But if your denture is big and falling out your mouth the day you get them or the day after, because the blood will hold them in place, it'll dry there. Once you start taking them out and cleaning them, if they're falling down, they messed up. So you got to definitely make sure that they did their job correctly. And remember, guys, we paid them to do a job. They didn't pay us. So if you don't like something, speak up. If they messed up on something, speak up. If you need help with something, speak up. Because you are your own best advocate. And you should not have to settle for what you're forced with. It is not normal to have a denture that does not fit right to your face the day you get them. Yeah, you're going to have horse mouth and all that stuff. You probably need an adjustment or two, whatever. But it should not be super loose. It shouldn't be at all. That means they messed up and they need to redo it. And if they don't redo it, then you should get a refund. Just keep fighting and sticking up for yourself. Never give up on yourself. And I always tell people, if you're thinking about doing this process, please make sure you check the reviews on Google. We all don't know every single place, so I wouldn't know and whatever. But if you're looking at a specific place, just Google it, read all the reviews. If they have 2 stars and you see the same complaint, go try somewhere else. Never settle for less than what you deserve. Always fight back. And I always tell people, this journey is more mental than physical. Especially the beginning will try you in every way. But don't look into the future. Don't look, what am I going to deal with tomorrow? Stay with a positive mind frame. Surround yourself with positive denture wearers. stay surrounded by with positive people that will support you. Because if you surround yourself by negative, you're going to think of every negative problem that person you talk to, and you'd be like, oh, I have it. And then mentally, you can actually cause it. So please just take 1 minute at a time. 1 minute at a time. With swelling, I tell people ibuprofen or frozen peas for ice packs, because frozen peas form great to the face. And you can't burn your skin from it or harm yourself. So I tell people 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off, or 15 minutes off, and keep rotating it. It helps great with swelling. I love frozen peas. God, they were awesome. But the pain doesn't last forever. With every surgery, and I've had 37 in my life, probably more now at this point, because I have autoimmune and I go through a lot of stuff. But with all the surgeries I've had, you're always going to have pain. You're always going to have tissue damage. You're always going to have all of that. But you just got to stick through it, take it as it is, and just hang in there. Because no bad lasts forever. And your outlook and your mind is what affects your journey, what affects your life. So if you surround yourself by negative people, you will end up becoming a negative person. If you surround yourself by positive outlooking people that are strong, that are, strong-willed, that are determined, you will see yourself finding that, because people bring out the best or the worst in people. So I always tell people, if you need somebody to talk to, you need a vent to, whatever, I'm always here. You can always message me anywhere on social media, privately, or you can email me, which is the description down below. I am going to do a part 2 to this, because there's a lot of other things I want to talk about, but I made this video long enough. But I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching me. I appreciate you and your support and love. Have a great day, guys. God bless and stay safe. Later.